Hello and welcome to Lloyd Southlake's BMW. Today we're going to have a walk around to talk about the latest G23 4 Series Convertible. This particular variant is the M440i xDrive, and this car's finished off in mineral white metallic. Also we've got the new front end on the G23, followed on from the G23, the 4 Series Coupe, and we do have some of the design elements in the Syrian grey accents here, this being the M Performance variant. To the front end, we do have a 3cm wider track on the front and a 2cm wider track on the rear. So one thing we have noticed with this latest generation 4 series is fantastic turning, both on the standard models, the M Performance model, as well as the latest M4 as well. That front end seems to impress everyone who's driven it, and really does seem to shine. Car's obviously grown a little bit longer as well. We're 30cm longer. Does increase the wheelbase as well. That does help actually move the front passengers back into more of the centre of the vehicle, just helping with that dynamics and the weight balance, offered with moving the driver and the passenger back slightly. Big thing we're going to talk about is obviously the latest new roof. This is a completely new multi-panel soft top roof. It does have integrated hard panels in it, and basically a multi-layer installation in combination with those hard panels. It really gives the best of both worlds in terms of functionality and comfort of the hardtop, but with the classic sporting looks that I do love. And also that fabric roof does give a much lower weight, and it does create some fantastic space. In terms of the weight, we've got a sort of 40% weight reduction thanks to the fabric roof. Also, with the roof up like it is, it creates a much lower centre of gravity, and then with that roof folded back into the boot, really does help with the balance as well. So with the hardtop, you had all that weight in the set rear here, really upsetting the balance that BMW works so hard to create with their vehicles. This car's got comfort access, so I'm going to lower the roof now via the key. One thing that I have seen in this new car as well is we've got a new way of doing it as well. So with the Wind Deflector in place as it is currently, we have a new soft touch system on the opening mechanism. So a bit like the windows, so you can basically one touch and it'll drop your window. You can do the same whilst moving now with the roof. So you don't have to press and hold the roof button. One touch will either move it down like so, or put the roof back into place. Roof can be operated at up to speeds of 30 miles an hour, and it takes about 18 seconds for that to drop down. Available in two colours as standard, black and anthracite, but it is also open up to the BMW individual program, so there's some individual colour options there available. Talk about the Wind Deflector. As mentioned, with that in place, you do have that soft touch functionality with the roof opening. If it isn't, I'm afraid that won't work. Wind Deflector does massively help with minimising the turbulence and buffeting going on in the cabin. Obviously, that improves the comfort in the cabin, a much quieter cabin, and also helps with the heating system as well. So on a colder day with the roof down, certainly that we get here in the UK, and further north in the Lake District where we're situated, really does help that heating system. Along with that weight reduction, as mentioned, there is some space saving as well, and that basically leads us to the boot. So with the roof down like it is currently, that gives us a 300 litre capacity. That's actually an 80 litre improvement over the previous 4 Series with the hardtop. Then the roof up, this folds up out the way, and you have 385 litres capacity there with the roof up. There is full load capability as well. I might be able to get into a shot. That there, currently, that's the Wind Deflector, which can be moved out the way. That rear seat drop down. There was also a ski hatch as well for that centre compartment, central armrest, but the whole rear seat section can drop down to give you a bit of better capability for the boot. Moving into the car, one little touch that I had noticed, which I didn't read about, is we now have the seat belts built into the actual rear quarter. Previous generation cars, the seat belt was actually built into the seat itself. What that means is when you actually sit in the seat, the belt actually slide out like it does in the coupes, making it much easier to get your belt on. Rather than having to sort of reach around to try and find the seat belt, it's presented to you. Just another lovely little touch there. Back into the car, we do have electric memory seats as standard now in the 4 Series Convertible. So that helps when you're having to get into the back, just moving the seat out of the way like so, and the seat will electronically fold out the way. Also got the fantastic refinements that we saw in the 4 Series Coupe, that lovely black Vernasca leather there. Got the contrasting grey stitching in this model, just showing off some of those details about the seats. 3-zone climate control, so the rear passengers have their own climate control settings. Let's step into the vehicle. Also, we're running the latest BMW Life Cockpit Professional here. That full digital dashboard, very configurable, lots of ways to set that up to display the information that you want to see. Of course, we're running the fabulous BMW OS 7 operating system. Dual zone climate control, standard as you expect, with the freeway heated front seats for both front passengers. As mentioned, this car also has the comfort package, so we do have the warm air collar there, that freeway system for both front passengers, along with that rear wind deflector, also the heated steering wheel as well. So some lovely elements there just to help with top-down driving. You can see the warm air collar there, that's where it blows the warm air to the back of your neck. There's been further improvements as well on the 4 Series. Like I said, there's been that 40% weight reduction from the roof. In total, weight saving has been nearly 100 kilograms on this latest generation G23. So dynamically, a massive improvement over the previous car. Also, it does help with power to weight ratio as well, so further improvements there. And then with this M440i variant, we are running the mild hybrid technology as well, so that additional 48-volt starter generator system. So it does help, I think, with the sort of driving experience of the vehicle, so some of the creature comforts. And there's also a boost in performance there as well, just freeing up that engine and giving some extra boost functionality. Anyway, I hope this video has been of use. Just a nice walk around the latest G23 4 Series Convertible. If you do require any more information, would like to book a test drive for this latest car, please do get in contact with us, and soon we'll be more than happy to help.